Okay, good afternoon, everyone. Apologize, we ran a few minutes late here. A little tech issue with GoToWebinar. Happens like every other month, it seems like now, especially since the pandemic. Everybody and their whole family is using the software between Zoom and GoToWebinar, GoToMeeting. But anyway, we are good now, and I apologize once again. We're going to make this fun. We're going to do a question of the day at the end like we typically do, and I hope you're paying attention because what I'm going to ask has to do with the slides you're about to see in the next 45 to 50 minutes. So the reason for today, just a few things I want to highlight is if you're an insurance agent, which I know all of you are, right? We have hundreds of agents on with us today, so thank you for that. But if you're an insurance agent, I don't care if you're focused on final expense, third bedroom term agent, as they say, if you're an MDRT agent, financial planner, CPA, estate planning attorney / life insurance agent, whatever it is, okay? You have to be aware of the latest marketing strategies, technology, right, and the tools that you should be leveraging to spread the word, okay? If your average case size is $22 a month or $22,000 a month, okay, you need to get the word out there and share these stories and facts and statistics, especially during a pandemic. So that was the purpose of today's webinar. We wanted to take advantage and leverage, right, this whole, they call it LIAM for short, Life Insurance Awareness Month, which obviously started on the 1st and ends the last day of the month. So we have 4 strong weeks to spread the word and drive home some of this marketing that we're about to share. So, the point is we're going to share we have videos, articles, co-branded material that you can leverage. Most of this stuff is free, okay? If you're an active Levinson agent, most of this is free. We're also going to show you, let's say you say to yourself, Bill, this is great and it looks wonderful, but how do I spread the word? How do I get the message out, right? I have my granddaughter, Jenny, helping me out with all of my marketing. And where does she begin, right? Where does she start? What's available to Jenny so she can help me spread the word? So we're going to show you a little bit of everything today. Okay, we're going to take you from 100 feet up in the air, right, and bring you all the way down to the floor so you know from A to Z every single thing that you need to leverage to start spreading the word, networking. I want to make sure that if you're Bill Levinson in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, that everyone in Fort Lauderdale knows when the word life insurance comes up, they're going to go to me, Bill Levinson, right? Because they're going to remember the picture, right? They're going to remember that I have this Positive Tuesday quote that means absolutely nothing, but I see this crazy guy every Tuesday, and I know when it comes to life insurance, I'm going to reach out to him, okay? That's how I want all of your friends, network, family, neighbors to think of you, okay? We don't even sell insurance. We're a wholesaler. My point is to show you all what has to be done, right, especially on social media, how to brand and how to bring awareness to your network. So that's it. They say you don't have to listen to what I say. Watch what we do. And you should be doing the same thing. So we're going to hold your hand for the next 45 minutes and show you everything that we offer and everything that you should be using. Kevin, our main programmer, is on with us today. He's our featured speaker. So what he's going to do is show you some of the great technology that Levinson and Agency Automator put together that, again, is available to you all, okay? If you say, Bill, this is great. I want to jump into the CRM tool, to the database. I also want to recruit agents and tap into the agent database, and I need the website builder with Quote Engine and Insure Me Now Direct. Wonderful, wonderful, okay? And by the way, we're not saying, hey, sign your name here and you spend $1,000 a month for this marketing program. No, number one, okay, if you say, Bill, I want to get started, the first basic plan is basically free. It's $9.95 for hosting every month, and you get a basic CRM, okay, and a website builder right? With all your plugins and pages and everything else. If you say, well, I want 1,000 lead credits a month because I want to get the name out there and I know I'm the local insurance superstar. Great. Okay, first of all, everybody that's on this webinar can get those 1,000 lead credits, right, or prospects for free, okay, because Kevin is doing a 1-month free trial for everyone that's on the webinar today, where you get 1,000 lead prospects, credits, whatever you want to call it, okay, with no purchase necessary. So if you're on today and you want to try this, free, okay? And moving forward, we have plans starting at just $25 a month, which is basically free, okay? Come on. I mean, that's peanuts. And you scratch your head and say, Bill, how do you do this? Okay, and it's very simple. We have over 20,000 agents across the country, and you're basically just riding their coattails, right? It's like the Costco approach versus going to the neighborhood supermarket, right? You're going to save money at Costco because you're buying in bulk. Well, same concept here with Levinson and our marketing platform. And by the way, we don't make any money on this, obviously. In fact, it costs us money for you to participate. So the only thing we ask is that you're active with us with at least one life insurance company, okay? Period. Okay, sit back, relax, take plenty of notes, use that Q&A box. We want to hear from you. Questions, comments, good, bad, and different. Please share with us. We're even going to, hopefully we'll have enough time, but we're going to take a few minutes and we're going to ask some of these questions while everybody's on the call today, as long as we have enough time, which I think we're good. Okay, let's move forward here. So what I want to do real fast is speak about some of these unbelievable statistics from LIMRA that were just shared during Life Insurance Awareness Month. Okay, so we blasted this out about a week ago, but some of these things that you need to take note of, there has never been a better time to be in this industry, okay, period. In fact, I don't think there's a better career path in this world than a life insurance agent today, okay? And I swear, I don't think there's a better option out there for anyone. And you say to yourself, well, Bill, how could you say that? There's so many different careers. And, you know, if my son or daughter, you know, has an 8-year degree, right, and they have their master's from Harvard, and aren't they going to be better? You know what? I don't think so. Not right now. And the reason why is because life insurance awareness is skyrocketing, okay? There's no secret science behind this. Let's think about this, right? We're in this pandemic, right, over 18 months now. And we all thought it was going away, it was getting better, and now it's back again, okay, especially in a few states, including Florida, okay, one of the biggest insurance states. So it's top of mind, and that means it's top of mind around the dinner table, and everybody is concerned if mommy or daddy get COVID and they don't make it, is our family going to be okay? That's what's going on right now. So it doesn't matter what side of the industry you're on, okay? You need to be the go-to when the insurance conversation comes up, because they're going to need a quote. They're going to need a guy. They're going to need a girl, right, to help them. You need to jump on the phone, drive them to your website. They can run a quote from there. They can even buy a policy from your site, and you still get paid full commission, okay? But again, back to my words, there's no better career path, okay? Now, you have to be proactive. You have to get the word out. You have to put the effort in. I didn't say it was easy, okay? And by the way, if you wanted to work 15 hours, 7 days a week right now, the work is there, okay? You're going to make a lot of money, but the hours are going to be nuts. But the bottom line is the prospects are there waiting for help with their life insurance needs. And again, proof is in the pudding. Let's focus on top left corner, number one. Per LIMRA, Q1 life insurance sales were up 11%, the highest since 1983, folks. Okay, that's huge. Number two, recent studies show that nearly 31% of consumers say COVID-19 made it more likely they will purchase life insurance within the next year. Number three, this is from MIB, Medical Information Bureau, okay? 99.9% of all insurance carriers' products, clients report to MIB, and this is their stat, shows that life insurance applications in premium volume are the highest in total since 2017, okay? And then below these stats, we list different bullets so you can take this and bring it to market, your friends, family, network. Because why? Everyone is a prospect right now. Everyone. I don't know how else to slice it up. Every single person you know is a prospect for you to speak to about life insurance. Okay? So we have in fact, we have an entire page on our website now dedicated to Liam strategies, marketing pieces, co-brandable videos, interviews, some great videos that you can share from celebrities that talk about why life insurance is so important. Okay, you need to leverage this. It's huge. I'm going to talk about a couple other stats that just came in real time, okay, from LIMRA. Just listen to this for a minute. You won't believe this, okay? Just a few things. Recent LIMRA research shows that 36% of all Americans plan to purchase life insurance this year. Now, think about this. When it comes to millennials, almost half, 48%, say they plan to buy coverage, and this is a LIMRA statistic. You can go on their website now, or no, not now, but after we're done, to see exactly what I'm talking about are facts. Okay, that's simple. Okay, just a couple other things real quick. LIMRA research is also showing 42% of households would face financial hardship within 6 months should a wage earner die unexpectedly. 25% would suffer financially within a month. Okay, that's crazy. That's crazy. Now, this is another big one. There's at least 102 million Americans living with a life insurance coverage gap, meaning they don't have sufficient coverage. Okay, you need to get the word out now. Now is the time. And I know you say, Bill, I already know this. You know, I've been on your last webinar, you know, and you spoke about this before. Okay, great. But what are you doing to be proactive about it? What new marketing pieces have you sent out? What new phone calls have you made? Have you teamed up with any P&C or health agencies or mortgage companies, real estate companies, right? Talk about mortgage protection, life insurance, why it's so, listen, the avenue, there's no end to it for you to start spreading the word. Okay, what have you done to spread the word? Okay, and I'm sure you've put the work in. I know some of you are crushing it, some of you aren't, some of you are. But the point is, I don't care what level you're at, there's always a little more, a little different strategy, or one of these new videos you can sprinkle out there this afternoon, okay? The need is there. I don't know how else to say it, because here is the proof. There's no better career path. I'm telling you, it's unbelievable. You're going to hear, I'm interviewing Ian, one of our top MDRT agents. Ian is right now, he's in his late 30s, early 40s. I know actually he's on the call right now, so I don't even want to embarrass. I won't say an age, even though he's a younger guy. But he's going to be on the next Bill Levinson Experience podcast interview. It was supposed to be tomorrow. We changed it to Tuesday. So I'm going to launch it next week. And I sit down with Ian and I interview him for an hour. And I talk all about what's working for him, what's not. 99% of his sales are all conducted from his 3rd bedroom home office over the phone. Okay, and guess what? This is the 2nd episode that I did with Ian. In the 1st episode, it was pre-COVID. He said the same exact thing, which means he wasn't one of these agents that said, oh, I'm set in my old ways. I have to see everyone belly to belly. This is pre-COVID I'm talking about. Okay, people thought he was nuts. Look at I shouldn't say even post-COVID because we're still in the middle of it, but here's a part 2, and he's saying the same thing, and his business is up 30, 40, 50% from the time we did the first interview. So I don't care if you're 92, if you're 17, you have to think forward. The industry is changing. Prospects are changing. The world is changing. You have to change to be successful. You have to innovate, right? Think Amazon, right? Yeah, I don't want to get into the whole story, but you know where I'm going, folks, okay? It's time. It's time. You have to change. Prospects are moving in a different direction now, right? They expect everything 1, 2, 3 like a remote control trying to find a cable station, right, on TV. Okay, you have to be quick. You have to give answers. You have to have a website. You have to be able to quote on your site. Okay, these are all things that you have to change and innovate if you want to make it and be successful and leverage these great opportunities. Okay, let's jump right in here, Andrew. I know I'm ranting a little bit. I just get so frustrated because, when I see a lot of you out there and you say, Bill, I don't know where to begin. I don't know what email to send out. The opportunities are endless and there's so much work to be done. And I just feel like it just takes a little bit of creativity, right? And obviously effort, but you can do unbelievable in this business and there's no cap. If you're making 800,000, 1.7 million a year, whatever it is, it's endless. Okay. And if you look at some of the guys and girls I interviewed on my podcast, these are multi-million-dollar producers year after year, and most of them have increased their business in the last 18 months. Okay. Let's go to the next slide, Andrew. It's unbelievable. Anyway, real quick. So I keep talking about this Life Insurance Awareness Month, and what I wanted to show you real quick, this is a section on our website, and basically what we did, we went to the Life Happens website, and then also all of the carriers put together campaigns just for Life Insurance Awareness Month, and the point is so you can take this material and bring it out to all prospects, right, and get them to pick up the phone or send you an email because they want info. And by the way, just because you send out 22,000 emails to prospects all over the country, okay, that doesn't mean everybody wants to communicate via email, okay? Some, they want to get on the phone with you, okay? Some want to text. Some actually love to email. They don't want to hear from you. Fine. I say fine. You communicate, right, how they want to be spoken to, or whatever avenue. If they want to text at 3 a.m. and you want to get back to them at 7 a.m., who cares? No problem, okay? We have to bend over backwards, meet the client's needs, and make sales, spread the word. Anyway, here are some great articles that we can co-brand. We have videos. These are great videos on the left side there. It says Paradise Found, where these are real consumers that talk about why life insurance is so important and how a simple tax-free death benefit has changed their life because their spouse or loved one has passed. Okay, this tugs on heartstrings. This is what your prospects need to see, so they'll hit that reply button and boom, new sale for you. Okay, and it's not all about commission. Okay, it's not all about you selling more and you keep making more money. Yeah, but listen, it's important. That's why we're all here. Okay, but don't forget, you're helping these families, right? You're helping these families stay in a home that they've been in for 17 and a half years. You're helping their kids and grandchildren, right? Maybe go to a 4-year university, okay? It's because of you at the end of the day. Great time to also ask for referrals, by the way, okay? Life Insurance Awareness Month, September. You need to keep your foot on the gas. We're going to jump in to our feature presentation now. You have the concept. You want to spread the word. Kevin is here, and he is going to dive in right now. And Andrew will go to what's new as soon as Kevin's done. But Kevin's going to dive in and show you what's available to you all. And the best part, even today's just the 100-foot overview with Kevin. But if you say, Bill, I want to dive in deeper, I have 100 questions, okay? Kevin hosts these webinars every single day of the week, 2 p.m. Eastern time, and we pick a different topic. We're going to go over that at the end, but this is just a little commercial, and then if you want to dive in more, we're going to send out all the details after today's webinar. Kevin, are you there, buddy?
I'm here.
Okay, thank you.
All right, thanks, Bill. Welcome, everybody, and happy Life Insurance Awareness Month, because that's what we're going to focus on. Bill kind of teed it up and let you know a lot of great things that are going on in the life insurance business. I came from the life insurance business back in the day, and I know it's, I talked to a lot of agents around the country, and these guys are setting the world on fire, and you need to jump on board with that as well. And we want to do everything that we can with Agency Automator to help you get the word out. And so that's what I'm going to focus on today. I'm very specifically focusing on life insurance, the life insurance components of the agency automator in recognition of Life Insurance Awareness Month, so that you know exactly what the tools are that are out there in agency automator that you can grab hold of and that you could start to use immediately. So let's jump first into the website. So we have a very basic, simple, easy to use, and very quick to deploy website that's built into all of the software. So if you have the website program, if you have the basic plan where you could send out 1,000 emails a month, you've got a CRM that you could add clients into, then the website is part of that system. If you have the free plan, the website is not part of it, so you are going to have to upgrade in order to add the website to it. So just so you're clear, the free trial plan allows you to use the prospecting part of the program, so you can go in and build some lists, send out prospect email campaigns to consumers or businesses. You could also use those 1,000 credits to send emails to agents, other agents that are in our database. And we do have, as part of that, a small CRM. You could upload up to 25 of your clients into the CRM and send them unlimited emails, birth date, holiday emails on an automated basis, as well as newsletters and other types of emails. So I want to get into the website. So if you don't have the paid plan, then you are going to have to upgrade in order to get this, but it's well worth it. Levinson has made a huge investment into it. They've added a lot of tools into it, specifically for life insurance. So when you access your account, if you have a paid account, go to Home, go to Profile, and then you'll see this Personal Website tab here on the profile page. This is where you can go through and set up the different pages on your website, but most of this information comes directly from the contact part of your profile. So about 80% of getting this website up and running is just filling in the information that's in your profile. Make sure all your contact information is there. You could add your LinkedIn, Facebook accounts, add photos, logos, describe yourself as a sales professional in the personal profile, business profile. You could even build some buttons that you could use in email campaigns. So it's really just that easy. You're just adding information into the profile about the person that you know best, which is you. So fill that in, and most of the website is then going to be already up and running. All you have to do is just flip a few switches and get it turned on. So here in the personal website page, you're going to see all these different tabs that represent the different pages on the website. So you could come in here, you could do some personalization, you could pick an image that will show up across all the different pages of your website, add some text on top of that image, and then you could add in your information from your contact profile just by selecting like an image or a logo from the drop down, check a few boxes to add your personal profile and your contact information in. And when you go to publish it, this is what it's going to look like. So you have the image that you selected, you have all the different tabs across the top that represent all the different pages and tools that are on your website. Now, I know Bill talks to you about having a website and how important it is, and I just want to, underscore that. The website nowadays is a calling card. People are expecting you to have a website. And on that website, you can have information about yourself, you can tell your story, and you do need to do that because people need to get to know who you are. But you need to have tools on your website as well. So the website needs to be interactive. And it works very well with an email message that you're going to send out. So you build your email message around a topic like life insurance, like we're talking about today, and then you put a link from or inside that email that takes that prospect directly to a page on your website. So we have several different pages here where they can get to know you. On the home page, they see your business profile, your logo if you have one, your contact information. On the About Us page, they learn about who you are. You see your picture, your contact information, and information about you as a sales professional. And this Get Quote page, though, specifically, you can send people through your email directly to this Get Quote page where they can then come here and they can run a quote. So they're going to put in their information like I'm doing now. And they'll put their phone number in. and any message that they want to write to you, and then they hit run quote. Now what happened when I filled out that form, the owner of this website just got an email with all that prospect's contact information in it. So now you have a lead. So it doesn't mean the person is ready to buy right now, but you have a lead that you can then follow up on. And then once they're here, then they're going to see this CompuLife quoting tool. They put in all their information, where they live, what state, birth date. They could even select the type of insurance that they want to quote on, and then the amount of the insurance, and then they hit the Compare Now button. When they do that, then that prospect is going to see all the pricing information for all the different carriers that are plugged into this quoting engine. So this is not the tool that they buy insurance from, it's the tool that they quote insurance from. So if they want to play around with the face amount, they can do that. They can change the type of insurance that they want to quote and then recalculate it, and then they're going to see the pricing. This is the thing that the prospect is most interested in. Aside from, do I qualify, it's what's it going to cost me. So here they're seeing the pricing, and then once they do that, they can click on this button right up here that says email yourself this quote. So when they click on it, we already have their information. We're not going to ask for it again. So now what we've done is we've sent an email to that prospect with all your contact information in it and a link to all this quoting information. So now they can sit down with their spouse, they can review the information, they can play around with it a little bit more. So what's happened in all of this is through this chain of events, you now have a lead. The prospect, if they've clicked on that button, now has a link to the pricing information that they can share with their spouse, and then you get copied on that same email that was sent to the prospect. So now you have two emails in your inbox, knowing that that prospect not only filled out the form and looked at the pricing information, but they also sent it to themselves, which is a real indication of interest. So this particular page, this Get Quote page, you'll notice that up here in the URL, it says, whatever your domain is, and we do encourage everybody to use their own personal domain. We can set that up very easily for you on your website. And then at the very end, it says Get Quote. So this URL, if you use it inside of an email message, will take people directly to this page where they can run that quote. So this is kind of life insurance quoting as part of the email process. You're then encouraging people to take action and go to your quoting page in order to run a quote. Of course, you can also add your Insure Me Now website into your agency Automator website. So back here on the control panel, we have a page that we've set up called My Page. And any one of these pages, if you don't like the way that the title reads, then you could change it. So we changed this one just for demo purposes to buy online. You can call it whatever you like. And then down here is a place where you can add the Insure Me Now URL. So once you have that and you've qualified and with all the carriers, you're on board, you've got your link from your marketing representative at Levinson, you come right here to this My Page, you change the title, you add in the link, the entire link with the HTTPS in here. You do have to change this height to 5,000 and check this box, but if you need a little bit of help, just give us a call or send us a support ticket, and then we'll help you out with this and get it up and running. So then what you have at the end of the day is you have a website inside of a website. Now you can use your Insure Me Now website directly. You could add that directly into an email and have people go right there. But if you want to incorporate it into your agency Automator website, where they also have access to the Get Quote page, maybe they just want to run a quote and get pricing. They want to learn about who you are, as a professional, what your business is all about. Maybe they want to watch some videos that Levinson has added in here for you, and you could add your own videos as well. Then they could come right here, watch a video. In fact, the default video is about Insure Me Now. So they come here, they can watch this video, they can scroll through the carousel and watch different videos. Levinson's added a bunch of videos in there for you, but you could add your own, and we can teach you how to do that. So here you have this kind of multi-dimensional website with all these different tools in it that give you the opportunity to send people through your email message to these pages where they can go run quotes, and in the case of Insure Me Now, actually buy the insurance online. And then there's a bunch of other pages in here. There's annuity, there's college scholarship, there's a place for you to add your testimonials, there's a contact page, there's some calculators, there's a message board that shows all the different emails that you've sent out. So these are all just different pages that automatically deploy. So your primary responsibility in getting your website up and running is just filling out that user profile, checking a couple of boxes, watch the help video, which will walk you through step by step on how to do all of this, or attend our Tuesday live training, and we'll walk you through it and you can ask questions about it. So it's really just that easy. But when you're doing email marketing, you need to have a destination to send people to. You don't want to just send articles out. You know, I talk to a lot of agents who'll send life insurance articles or articles about different products. And the first thing I'll ask them when I look at them is like, what are you asking the prospect to do? You have to have a call to action. You have to have something that you're asking them to do. It's like when you meet with them at the kitchen table and you're writing up a case, you know, you have to close it at some point. You know, you have to make your presentation and close it. So having a link to a website page that's interactive, like the pages I just showed you, is the way to get leads and the way to close deals. So the two of these work perfectly together. Now, on the prospecting side of the program, you've got a huge database that you can access to be able to build emails and send them out, and then include those links to those life insurance pages that I just showed you. So here on the prospecting side, you have this wizard that you need to work through. And the very first step is to come here and click on Agree and Continue, and then access one of our databases. So each of these is a different search engine. So if you're looking for people in a certain state, if you're in Florida, and then we always encourage as a best practice that you at least start off marketing to people that are local. You're going to have much greater success in networking with somebody if you're marketing to people that are in your own backyard. So at the very beginning, at the very least, start off marketing to local people. You can market to anyone you want inside of our program. You know, all 24 million consumers are available to you to be able to access, you know, up to the number, you know, that we allow each month, which is 20,000 records that you can save. And each month you can go in and save another 20,000 records. But it's always in your best interest to market people that are local. So you guys know the business, you know who the profile or what the profile is of the people that you want to target for life insurance. Come in here, add in the location. If age is important, then add that in. We have probably about 25 to 30% of our data will have birth dates in it. You put in the oldest birth date, the youngest birth date, add it to the search criteria. And then we have other profile criteria like gender, do they own a home, net worth, income. If any of those are important in helping you profile and target the people that your product offering is, you know, most suitable for, then use the profile information to get that done. So just work your way through it. When you're done, hit search. It'll give you a head count, and then you can save a list up to 10,000 records and a total of 20,000 records per month. So as you're working your way through this, you're building your list, and then you're going to end up here on this build email step. This is where you're going to spend all your time. You know, it doesn't take long to build a list and profile who you're targeting, but it does take a little bit of time to think about what you want to send. So we've got a lot of great life insurance material that's in here. Under the financial tab, there's some life insurance email templates. So each one of these different tabs that I'm clicking on are different galleries, and there's probably 150 or 200 different email templates. A template is just an email message that has a design in it. It probably has an image, it's got a format, and a lot of these have content in them, especially the private email templates that were built by Levinson that exist here in this private gallery. So here you can see agent recruiting. Under these categories, each one of these different bullets is a different folder. So when you click on different folders, like for example, you know, life settlement, then you'll see that there's a bunch of different email templates that show up in this table to the right. If you click on Sell While You Sleep, then here's where you're going to find all your Insure Me Now email templates. We added a whole bunch of Besto emails in here. And then to look at them, you just click on View. You see what they look like. And then if you want to select it, you just click on Select, and it pulls it right into our editor. So the training that we do, you know, throughout the course of the week and in our help videos, we'll show you all the mechanics on how to actually build, you know, select an email message or template, and then personalize it with your information. It's not difficult. A lot of these, especially if you're working with emails that are already built for you, really all you need to do is come in here and just personalize it. And some of them are automatically personalized for you. Like you see here, the agency Automator logo and Andrew's picture and his contact information. As I'm using his account as the demo, it automatically loaded. Some of them do that, some of them don't. You're going to have to add that in. But that's what we teach you in the training. So we show you how to do this. It's not that difficult. You know, a lot of times, you know, we've got agents that are on the live training, and the first thing that they tell me is that, you know, I'm not a tech person. Well, you don't need to be a tech person. You know, Levinson has taken a lot of the hard work out of this for you. I just showed you on the website all the tools that will automatically deploy. You don't add them in. You don't have to worry about, you know, adding in a quoting engine. You know, they're already there. You just have to plug in a couple of things like your Insure Me Now link and add in your contact information and watch the video, and the rest of it, you know, happens for you when you publish it. When you get to some of these emails, you know, that we're talking about, you know, like in this private gallery, every one of these in here is written for you. Now, you can change anything that you want inside the email template itself. So there's a word here, a word there that you want to make an adjustment to, then you have the right to do that. It's all an open kind of a platform. But a lot of these are written for you, and you just need to get in there and look at some. And what I tell everybody on the training is if you're just getting started, then come here to this build email step. Just go to prospecting, click right on build email, and then just start to explore some of these different templates that are in these galleries, especially the private ones, and then also some of the quoting ones. The quoting ones are all insurance quoting templates. This one's for long-term care, health insurance, senior products, and a bunch of them for life insurance. When you click on view, you can see how they're constructed. There's an image, there's text in there already. There's a button that you could add a link into. So it's just as simple as if you want to do a life insurance quoting template, select one that you like, view it. When you find one that you like, come here, grab it. And then when you see a button like this, then you can right click on it and insert a link. So for example, you can go back to this quoting page. After you publish your website, you go back to the quoting page, copy the URL from the browser, go to this button, which is just an image, right click on it, insert link, and then paste it right in. That's all you got to do, and hit OK. And now that link is now embedded inside of that button. So you now send this to a prospect, you know, that you build from our database, and you now have a call to action that will take them right to your quoting page. And you could do the same thing for your Insure Me Now page. So here you can then go to private, sell while you sleep, grab one of the Besto emails or grab one of the Insure Me Now emails that are kind of more generically talking about Insure Me Now, like this one here. So it's got a nice image of a family, and it's got a place where you could add, this is an image here where you could add your link. So all you got to do is click on it, right click, insert link, paste in the link to your Insure Me Now page. And that's pretty much it. You know, the only other thing you do in here is you just pop in your little personalization banner that we call a header. And that's real simple. You just come right here to where it says add merge field. You come over here, grab a header that has, if you upload a logo, grab the right size logo, you know, put your cursor where you want it, hit insert, and there it is. I mean, this one's about as simple as it gets. It's got all the information in it. It's got, you know, very quickly you can add your link into it, you know, the link to your Insure Me Now page. And then you just pop in this little banner, this little header, and you're done. And then you're off to the races. And most of these are going to have a subject line that are already in it. So when you tell me you're not a tech person, no one's expecting you to know code. You don't have to know how to code a website. You don't have to know HTML. You don't have to know any of that stuff. You know, that's what a tech knows. That's what a tech person knows, or programmer knows. That's not the way we built this. We built this for agents. We built this for people that are new to email marketing. And that's why we've got the help videos, we have the live trainings, and that's why a lot of the tools are already there for you. The email messages are there, they're written. You just have to learn a couple of things in order to personalize them. You don't have to go and build your own email. We have some email messages here. If you go back to the gallery, we have one called People. Now this one is blank. You know, these are empty templates. You have to put in your title, you have to be a little creative and create some content and type that in here, but you don't have to do that. You know, the thing that you need to do is get comfortable with the system. And that means take, you know, the shortest path possible. And the shortest path for you is to use what Levinson has already built for you. You know, they've already put the time and effort into building these email messages. All you need to do is learn how to personalize them with your link to some website page that you want to send somebody to, and to put your information in there so they know who it came from. And that's it. You don't need to make it any more complicated than that. Now, I want to challenge everybody as I kind of wrap up here to really spending some time to learn just those few things that we talked about. Get your website up and running. Come to our Tuesday session. We'll teach you how to do it. Watch the help video for the personal website. Just get that done. And to make that happen, you got to just fill in your profile. That's 80% of getting your website up and running. The rest of it is a couple of, you know, check boxes and selecting an image or two, and that's it. Levinson's done the rest for you. It's already there. You just have to publish it once you've done that. The second is grab at least one of these messages from this template gallery, from this private template gallery. Come in here and just focus on one thing. You know, we're talking about life insurance. That's the topic of the day. So grab a life insurance template that's already written for you out of the quoting tab, or go to the private tab and grab one of these. All you got to do is look at it. You like it, select it. It may already be, you know, mostly completed for you with your contact information in it already. You just have to then learn how to put your link into the message. Because when you send people to a website, you know, you've got to send them exactly to where you got to give them exactly what you said you were going to give them. So if you said that I want you to go to my website and run a quote, don't send them to your home page. They might get lost or lose interest. Send them to your quoting page. If you're talking about how they can buy life insurance online, then send them to your Insure Me Now page. Don't send them anywhere else. Send them right there. Make sure that they know exactly where to go and give them exactly what they're looking for, or you're gonna be lost. It's not gonna turn into anything. We've seen that fail 100 times. Just make sure that those two dots always get connected. The email talks about a subject, that then you put a link inside your email that takes them to a website that talks about that subject and has tools that they can interact with about that subject. That's the magic formula to getting leads and to making sales. And also, every single one of those people that looks at your email and clicks on a link, you could find them all right here in tracking. So every single one of them is going to show up in this tracking. So if John Smith clicked on a link, you know, that you added into your email message to your Insure Me Now account, then all of John's contact information is going to be here. In fact, when you go to send out an email campaign, on the very last step here, you can check these boxes, open and clicks right here, and it says, email me details about anyone who opens or clicks on my email campaign. So this will send you an immediate notification if John Smith opened and looked at your email, or he clicked on that link to your Insure Me Now account, then you're going to get an email notification with John's name, his email address, and a phone number if there's one in the record. And you can then pick up the phone and try to call him. Now, I know that a lot of you have had some issues with phone numbers. there's nothing we can do about that. I'm telling you that when we add data into the database, it's accurate, but there's no way to keep up to date with phone numbers. You know, people are changing phone numbers all the time. They're moving from landlines to cell phones. There's no way for us to stay on top of that. But the email address, we do stay on top of. We add new email addresses when we can find good data, and we take out bad email addresses. And those of you that have built lists with us before, you know we cleaned the list before you even send to it. But also understand that when you send out an email, especially a consumer email, it's extremely difficult to get those emails delivered. So we will get as many of them delivered as we possibly can. And the way that our program is structured, and this is the way Levinson wanted it, is that you're not charged for the ones that bounce. You're going to have a lot of emails that don't get delivered because people block emails from people that they don't know. But Levinson is not going to charge you a prospecting credit, a sending credit for the ones that get blocked, only for the ones that get delivered. So nobody else in the industry does that. So keep all that in mind. And I give you the challenge that I was mentioning is 100 opens and clicks, you know, together, you know, combined, 100 opens and clicks a month. That's your target. Those are 100 people that before you sent out that email didn't even know that you existed. So it's 100 new people to reach out to and tell your story to. So let me turn it back to you, Bill.
Love it. Love it. Great, great work, Kevin. And, you know, listen, if you're focused on your day-to-day, right, and that's what's keeping the lights on in the house, keep doing that, okay? And you have, you know, a niece, a nephew, child, grandchild that's working on, you know, the appointment setting or marketing or a spouse, you know, whatever it is, once you're enrolled, right, and we activate you, you're appointed with us, they can be on the trainings, okay? Obviously, we need to know who they are, but they can do all of this work for you behind the scenes. So you don't have to think, you know, oh, I have to be a Bill Gates and I got to figure out how to do this and that and spend the time. No, okay? We'll get your assistant up and running if that's the case. No problem. So anyway, what I want to do now real fast is, Andrew, if we can bring up the what's new slide just for a minute, and then I want to jump into basically a three-step process that you all should be doing as soon as we hang up the phone. And if you do this, okay, and I hate to sound like one of these infomercials, but I'm telling you, if you stick to this three-step process, okay, you will get new leads and you will increase your income if you stick to it. I promise you, not just today. Okay, I mean the next week, month, year, okay, you got to keep your foot on the gas, but you will make money. Okay, so real fast, what's new at Levinson? These are some additional ways to make money. So our new term on the Insure Me Now Direct platform, up to 1.5 million, instant decision, and that's 100% direct to consumer. So you get a $50 Amazon gift card with your first app, because we know once you write your first app, you're hooked. You'll be addicted because it's that easy. And then again, compared to like this Ethos or Ladder Life, you are the agent of record. You get paid agent commission. You're not just a referral source, and they're the agent of record. Okay, so very important questions to ask. Okay, you need to know the black and white real story with all of insurance sales and products. Okay, real fast on the annuity side, September football kickoff. We're doing a little launch here. Earn up to $1,000 extra with 2 indexed annuity apps for this month, Life Insurance Awareness Month. SureBridge, $100 with your first 2 apps. So 2 apps, $100. And then on the bottom there, we have our 2022 Levinson Expo. I'm sure Kevin will be there as well in April of next year. We're so excited. That's literally the first live expo in years because of the pandemic. But anyway, what we're doing is your premium will qualify you for round trip airfare, 1 free night at our beachfront location. Okay, so we're making it very achievable for all of our agents. So you need to start writing today, and we're going to send out the qualification limits in our thank you email today. You'll have it before we wrap up today. New carriers and products, real quick. We're adding 2 new carriers, 4 new products to Insure Me Now Direct. We're making it really like an Amazon. It's funny, as Kevin was talking, did you see, I don't know if you noticed, but in the corner of his screen, he had a little icon pop up. and it said, your Amazon package has arrived. Okay, well, think Amazon for insurance. That's Insure Me Now Direct. Remember how I said in the beginning that the younger generation, okay, millennials, they want things fast. They want to be able to go to a website, run a quote, buy online, done. Okay, but you're not just referring business. You're not agent of record. No, you are agent of record. Okay, it's like having your own Amazon website for insurance. Okay, so that's what this is. It's getting bigger and better. State of Washington, real quick, most of the life LTC products or LTC riders or standalones have went away. We still have one awesome hybrid LTC product, so if you're interested, let us know. Pac Life, talk about innovating technology changes because of the pandemic. They're launching a new online health history app process where you can skip the phone interview, so they are light years ahead, by the way. Banner Life on the bottom, launching a new AD&D marketing campaign to existing policyholders where you, the agent, still get full commission and you're agent of record. Right side, we have our new IUL updated sales software platform. If you're interested in IUL, this is a great tool that you can use like GoToMeeting or Zoom and literally go through the whole process A to Z with a client, and it'll make the sale for you. Mary Reed Distribution Solution Sales Platform. She has a couple new prospecting books. She's also our keynote speaker at the 2022 Levinson Agent Expo. Everybody in attendance gets a free book. One of her books, she's a top-selling author for retirement strategies, tax saving strategies, cash accumulation, some really, really cool stuff. She is, in my opinion, one of the best when it comes to advanced case design for life insurance and annuities. On the bottom, Life Insurance Awareness Month is here. Access our Liam Marketing Library, which is what I showed you in the beginning. Okay, let's move forward. We only have a few minutes left, and I know we're running a little bit behind. The three-step process I was talking about earlier, I don't want to confuse anyone, okay? And I want you to just think about this in a three-step process. If you want to do all of this, great. If you want to do a few things, that's fine too, okay? But you need to get your platform up and running in the background, okay? Even if, you know, like I said earlier, if you're focusing on your day-to-day, you're doing great, good for you, mazel tov. You need to have your automated platform on autopilot, okay? And this is what you're going to do. Number one, set up your agency Automator CRM tool, okay? You need to be dripping on your clients and prospects, friends, family, right? Weekly, okay? Period. We have a whole library you get to pick from. Very simple. Create your retail website. This is your storefront. If you're an agent in 2021 and you don't have a website that talks a little bit about who you are, where they can see products, maybe run some quotes, you're riding a horse in New York City in 2021, okay? And you're literally going in reverse. That's how crazy that is. You need to have your storefront, okay? Insure Me Now Direct, you just saw Kevin's little icon pop up, your package is here, okay? Everyone wants things now. Well, great. Your clients can go on your website, they can click Insure Me Now Direct / Billy Levinson, run a quote, buy online, print their policy, and save. Done. You, the agent, still get full comp, okay? Step one. Step two, social media. You have to make sure that you are posting at least once a week, okay? And you need to come up with one creative post. Use it for Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter. You can change it a little bit, but it's one post a week, okay? You can do that. I don't care if you say, Bill, I got one like. It's okay, because the one turns into 6, which turns into 28, which turns into hundreds, which turns into leads, which turns into sales, premiums, commissions. That's simple, okay? Our co-op social media marketing pieces. We have 2 different platforms that we put together that will help you, okay? One system, we're going to show you in a second, the price just went up $5, $64 a month. They will manage all of your pages and do the work for you, okay? And then if you say, Bill, I want to run a Facebook ad, okay, in my zip code, right, or county or city, okay, for $100 or $200 budget a month through Facebook, you can run your own 1 or 2 minute video that we already built for you. We can co-brand it, okay? Bang for the buck to get your message out. That's a no-brainer. We have a coaching service, Okay, this is all, it's like 50 bucks, 99 bucks. This is not expensive because of the co-op, and you're riding our agent's coattails. Number 3, separate yourself from the competition by leveraging Legacy Armor, the scholarship program, and the final expense Legacy Safeguard program. This is all free for you and the client. Okay, why not take advantage? Offer this stuff to these consumers because they're not getting it from anywhere else unless they're a Levinson agent. Okay, that's simple. 1, 2, 3, you are off to the races. You will get sales. It's not going to be easy. You're not going to become a millionaire by tomorrow at 2 p.m. Okay, but little by little, you're going to get prospects, which will turn into sales. I promise you. But you got to be persistent and consistent. That's it. Okay, to get started, we're going to send out that thank you email today. Keep your eyes peeled for that, or just go to our website right now if you want. No, not right now. 2 more minutes. Agent Tools, says Agency Automator. Put in your info. Done. As long as you're active, we approve you, and then boom, you get the invite. Off to the races. Okay, Insure Me Now Direct. I kept talking about Amazon, right? Everybody wants things now. Okay, I'll tell you right now, I haven't been to a grocery store in years. Why? Because Amazon makes it so damn easy. I mean, geez, you put in your information, you do a search for what you want, you can even go to past orders, it takes minutes. Insurance is now the same exact thing, okay? It's that easy. And I'm going to show you how. Left-hand side, client jumps in, picks what type of product. The middle section, that's a picture of me, Ryan Reynolds, by the way, and they put in their basic demographic information, zip code, and then the system automatically is going to tell them what products are available for their city, state, gender, whatever the case is, okay, and then the client clicks on the type of product, and then boom, quotes, they can apply. They are done in less than 7 minutes. Your agent of record, you get full agent commission. Then you wake up the next morning, call the client and say, thank you so much for your business. Talk about other opportunities and referrals. That's how the system works. Let's move forward, Drew. Okay, so real quick, I was talking about social media. Now, social media these days, in fact, my mentor is 66 years old. Okay, and he is a Forbes 400 billionaire. And I know I'm taking a little bit longer, but these are all important points. He's obviously every Cleveland clinic, their orthopedic center or division is named after him. Okay, and he's self-made. The guy's a multi-billionaire, very well known in the business entrepreneurship space. Okay, he's, like I said, Forbes 400 twice. He looks at social media and he says, Bill, this is pointless. This is just people bragging about what they have. They're fake. They're this, they're that. And some of what he says, his name's Jeff, is right. I don't disagree. But in order to succeed in any business these days, you must have a social media account and you must post consistently. Okay, I'm not saying you don't brag that you just took a cruise around the Mediterranean and you're showing pictures. You know, yeah, it's good to get a little personal once in a while, but talk about your business because you're going to start to get messages, and it's the easiest free, right? It's 100% free way to get the word out for you, and it works. I'm telling you right now, it's like magic. Okay, and I see it happen even with us as a wholesaler. I see it happen. We create leads on our pages we send out to our agents. So imagine you on the retail side. I can't stress it enough. We have 2 different packages available, all co-op pricing. You got to run with it. Or do it by yourself. I don't care. But you got to get your name out there. I'm telling you right now, you have to. Okay. Let's move forward here. All right, so what I'm going to do right now is Andrew's going to take the wheel just 2 minutes. I know we're running a little late, and then I promise you we'll be done in 5 minutes, and then we're doing our giveaway. Andrew, do you want to just talk about some of the value add real quick, some of the giveaways and handouts our agents can leverage and get the word out?
Absolutely. Thanks, Bill. And I will be brief because I know we are almost out of time, but I do want to stress the importance of these exclusive Levinson marketing tools that, as Bill said earlier, these are free for you and for the consumer. So why would you not use this? And these are things that differentiate yourself from the competition. Let's face it, there's a lot of agents out there that are fighting for the business. You want to have these things at your disposal. So Legacy Armor is a digital security vault. There's billions of dollars of unclaimed assets in the U.S. You can help your clients store all their personal and financial information, and it's tracked and stored. Everything's back to you. Your name, everything that they do has your data all over it. You are their agent of record, so it's a great way to bring value to them, but keep yourself in front of the client. We all know about our Sage Tuition Rewards program. That is now up to 437 colleges around the country, so this keeps growing. We have 15 carriers now, and we have pre-designed marketing materials for you. So if you want to put your name, your logo, and your information on our scholarship marketing brochures, by all means do that, because it then can be it looks like it's your program, right? It's your program, you're bringing it to market, and it's a loyalty builder for you and your clients. It's a no-brainer. Legacy Safeguard is a senior support membership. Most seniors do not know the ins and outs of planning their end-of-life service, right? They don't know how to set up the casket cost, the plot. They don't know what attorney to call. They don't know how to set up a will or a trust. They don't know a lot of that. This system makes it easy for them. It's 100% free, and best of all, you are all over this. All your marketing, it's everything has your name on it. You can get a sponsorship form that's going to generate new leads for you, and of course, we have pre-designed marketing pieces to co-brand for you as well. So these are things that go into the agency automator that you can send out right now. Literally, when you get off this call, you can start marketing this stuff and generating some inbound activity. Also, I just want to wrap up and tell you that our co-branding resource center is available, and it's better than ever. We have new videos, new co-branded materials. You got to log in here, go to the marketing tab, click on co-branding, and we can start to develop a lot of this stuff for you so you can start e-blasting it out and putting it on social media. You want to get involved with this as soon as humanly possible. Bill, I'm going to get it back to you so we can wrap up the call here.
Okay, good stuff. So this is our podcast that I host these monthly episodes. That man, Jeff, that I was just talking about, look at the middle section, left side there. That's the guy that I was talking about earlier. Ian is bottom right-hand corner. He's going to be Tuesday. And again, selling from California in his house, 99% of his sales done over the phone and through his laptop. Okay, the guy's a beast. You'll hear his interview next week. All right, let's move forward. The trainings I was talking about with Kevin every day of the week, these are them. They're on our training calendar on our website. You can register from there. And then as soon as you're in, we accept you, you'll get the full menu, emails, all the above, okay? Or reach out to any one of our marketers. All right, last slide here. First off, I want to thank everyone for taking the time. I know we ran late, but I think it's just so worth it. And if you know me personally, I stand behind this, but there's nothing that frustrates me more. And it doesn't matter your age, how long or how little you've been doing this. But when I see an agent that comes to us and they say, Bill, I don't know where to begin. Where do I start? How do I get the message out? It's so frustrating to me because we built this entire platform. It's cost me a fortune to put all these pieces together. And like Kevin was saying, once you pay, you're in the program. Once you pay, it's $9.95 a month for hosting. And you get a free site and CRM tool. We're not talking about, $2,000 or whatever the case is. So my point is, take advantage of this stuff, okay? And if you're using our tools, great. If you want to do it yourself on your own, that's great too, okay? As long as you're out there spreading the word. And by the way, if you want some ideas, okay, and let's say you don't have enough and you still want more ideas, when we're done, pick up your smartphone, okay? Go to Instagram, and if you don't have an account, set one up now. Call it whatever you want, Bill's Life Insurance, whatever, use your name, whatever. Do a search, just put life insurance in the search bar, put top results, and you're going to see what these little posts or pictures or quotes, okay, life insurance related, what leads and activity came as a result of that post. And you're going to fall out of your chair because you're going to see 50, 60, 100 comments. Hey, run a quote for me. What product is this? What carrier? Do you have a website? How do I get a hold of you? It's all free. So to not see our agents do this is just, I can't even explain the feeling. So go out there, make it happen. I'm going to end with this quote in our question of the day. Judge everyone by their actions, and you will soon realize most words mean nothing. That's how you find someone's true character. But you all are going to put in the action as soon as we're done, because now you have a plan, and it's Life Insurance Awareness Month. You have all the marketing material, and you have a reason to pick up the phone and call your existing and past clients and new prospects, because you have a story to tell. Our question of the day, whoever answers first wins the Amazon Echo and our new prospecting book, your choice, Mary Reed or IUL, you pick. Also like and comment on our Facebook page, and I send you a prospecting book as long as you're active with us. Question of the day, we are now in Life Insurance Awareness Month, and what I need to know, tell me the first day and last day of Life Insurance Awareness Month. Tell me the number. The first day of the month and the last day, you win. Everyone's going to get this, but I want to know who's first. Andrew, give it to me. Give me a name.
Yep. First to answer is Anita. Anita S. from Virginia is the first person to get the correct answer.
The answer is the 1st and the 30th. Okay, a little teaser there. Anita, congrats. Thank you all for hanging in there. Go like our Facebook page, comment, and everyone's a winner. Okay? Have a great rest of the week, a great Liam month, a great weekend, great selling, and thanks again.